Despair, hope, despair, hope. Like, man, that was so hard. Kenneth Hardos. Alright, guys, and we are back with more Tales of Phantasia. We're really live. And yeah, just what I thought. We cannot fast travel. We've got to go here, so let's get it. Let's go. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna cope with losing Shionne. I don't know, but I know one thing. He's going to have to. That's kind of interesting, this right here. It's like 5 AG and 3 CP. But it's in a support art that temporarily raises one ally's AG recovery speed for a sip. Now, ooh, oh wow, look. So this curse I see, dude. Why does he? Damn. All right, damn. I was about to say, why does he have a lot of Elise's arts? He has Fairy Circle. He used to make that sound. And he's got Negative Gate. Those are two of Elise's spells in Exilia, obviously. Then he got Malix's Air Pressure. Like, that's crazy. But we're gonna have to spam Negative Gate and Elusive Deity to get cursed, because I just love putting people in that status ailment, because you just do so much damage. But let's proceed. Let's not waste any more time. Let's see what's going on in this village. Ooh.
Do you sense what's Hoodle?
I see Kisara with all that cake.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shionne.
Bro, look at his face.
There's something I need to tell you guys first.
Oh man, he's actually gonna say something. I'm a sovereign.
I got my memory back.
And he said that too. He was scared to hit. So it's like he knew. Y'all better not skip over this. I want to see this. Don't tell me they faded the black on that.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
That's like his bro, though.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did.
His eye. Yeah, I was looking at that too. This man hitting that Shuichi pose.
They had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
That's crazy.
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the blazing sword, the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Wow.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the spirit channeling ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So you ain't gonna say nothing about
So if what
Shionne,
you're
though?
saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shionne. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
Please say something
But
about
Shionne
that.
said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I
Alphen.
was wrong. It wasn't Shionne I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori.
Who's that? Her mom?
She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shionne? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris?
Yeah.
As in Shionne Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
So he could forget that shit.
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt.
Did he kill everybody?
After what I did on Lenegis.
He did.
Took.
Oh
Lives?
no.
You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
Damn.
Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through.
When I came
By
to.
the time I came to,
Yeah.
Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping.
My hand had blood on him. Damn.
I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder.
In
ancient scripture,
he's thinking about
there's
it.
tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
Dates the crown contest to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana.
Bro.
More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
Cryogenic sleep?
Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Sit down, good brother. Wow.
Kisara.
Sad.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shionne? We can't just...
I'm worried on too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
You see what he did to us before.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Damn, like a real commander. Holy shit, Kisara. Ooh.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shionne's? What do the others think?
Hey, we want Sora Alphen. Whew. This is crazy. What's good, my buddy? Look at Kisara back there.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renin sovereign?
Right.
More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place?
Well, maybe he's not
And then
done
there
it.
is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning then?
Ada.
Then. Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renin, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I read long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record, but all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost. Not to compete over lives lost. But I suspect your count is still some of mine.
Thanks for letting me in here. And sorry for bother.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Please,
probably so.
no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back.
Damn. Whew. To a seashore. Rin, what's up?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shionne and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
True.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family. My friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shionne, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering. Just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shionne were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shionne must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
We talking to Kisara last with that big booty of hers. This is the end? Are you kidding me? Oh, we gotta swing around. You see that? Okay, alright. We gotta swing around. I thought it was the place directly behind the inn, but I see that wasn't the case. Are you outsiders? I never seen anyone who's not from this realm before. Yeah, our grandpa told us to never talk to guys like you because you're scary and mean. Alright, so let's put Alphen in a different outfit. Unkempt hair. Yeah, boy, that's clean. Yeah, boy, that's clean. I love this outfit. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes it's got blue in it. Oh yeah, that's clean. That's clean. That's clean as hell. Alright. Your boy Alphen looking dope. Ignisari. Lord of Water. Possesses sword skill. God damn it, I wanted to read that. I'm very upset about that one. I was actually trying to read that. Can we fish? Well, we gotta get Kisara back with us, obviously, but... My boy.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shionne or what? What's gotten into you? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Damn.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shionne.
I guess.
It's about Naor, isn't it? You're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shionne?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shionne's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me?
Bro.
That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Bro.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes.
That's why I love Law,
now,
man.
I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shionne or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Bro.
Listen, you're probably right about this.
Bro.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shionne. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the crack show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Bruh, that was awesome. Now, I know this is totally unrelated, but I would love to see Law and Jude fight. Like Law from obviously Tales of Arise, and Jude from Tales of Exilia. Like, bruh. Law's like unrelenting fury versus Jade's. I said Jade. Goddamn, I'm tripping. Versus Jude's snap pivot. Like, bro. Bro. Alright, let's talk to Miss Cakes over here. Turn around, girl.
What are you seeing?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shionne needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
Right.
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind.
Yep.
Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana.
Crazy.
She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left for what? 300 years? How do I make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you.
Typo.
The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you.
Kisara is, oh my god, bro.
If you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Come on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh? Back to the inn, I guess.
So not only is she pretty, like, she just got the, man, the personality is just, ugh. Just, ugh. I thought that was Owl. I actually thought that was Owl for a second. Go for a swim. Clear my mind. Oh man. Oh man. I get a little sad there. Hey, the sea bream, huh? Can we just actively get sea bream from here? Cause we need that for that that recipe. But shit, we kind of got something better than that, to be honest. Beef is what's for dinner. But yeah, Kisara, man, not only is she pretty, her personality matches like through and through, dude. Like, she's always saying something positive, you know.
Alphen! There you are!
Dude, what?
Zeugles, that's what! They're all at the village gates!
Any closer and I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
Oh, damn.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? Bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Alright, they knew Law was gonna be hype. That's my boy. Bumbling fighter extraordinaire. AG, let's get it. That boy's already at 8. Now he's at 9. He's at 9. Inferno punch. Yeah, don't. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. He is elemental attack? You don't say.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
We need to hurry.
You look, let's get it. Alright. Alright, so we ain't OP anymore, so I gotta go back to being a combo fiend. It's cool, I can handle it. Ooh.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zuko policy.
Fine by me! Let's keep the work in!
Those arms even natural? Sleep well. I'll be saving someone. Great Lancer! Now it's time! Here goes!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And blah blah blah!
Its armor's too strong.
It'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Blah blah blah! Great Lancer!
It's mine.
Can't be well!
We did it. Be still. Start up.
Tiger Blade! Now! Discharge!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
Hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Bruh.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Yeah, you sound normal.
Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Right.
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Shionne comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Shionne, then we defeat Voron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
You know my boy.
Say the word and I'm there.
You know my boy.
Certainly no objections.
Oh
And it's
man.
agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion.
Mm.
According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next
Oh,
move
the
there.
guy. Yo, the guy that was on a ship.
By the way, are doing.
What?
Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
Oh no.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come
Right.
across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
Damn, camera.
I think stranger things have happened.
Strange
Whether
things.
he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
they almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
God damn, Kisara. Whew. That girl.
Okay.
You people know how to fight Zeugles, huh? I got a big favor to ask. You do indeed appear in dire straits. I could have sworn we wiped out all the zeugas that we were trying to get into this village, though. You did. These zeugas ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Uh-oh. Yeah, these are zeugas. They've got huge arms. They smash the surface of the water and create these shockwaves. Damn. They stun the fish, which makes them float to the surface and ripe for the taking.
Damn it.
They learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten pretty damn good at it, because it's making the rest of us go hungry. Damn, that's quite the pickle you're in.
What?
Damn straight it is. Ain't like these fish grow on trees.
Is that
Damn. So that's your point of contention. The matter in which they fish, not the actual fishing part. You guys the only ones that have what it takes to drive these crazy monkeys out.
Okay.
Bro, Kisara is so cute, bro. Sorry to lay us at your feet, but we greatly appreciate it. Fishing Fiends. Hopefully this gives Kisara a title. I would love it if it does.
I'll teach you, small fry, who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Ooh.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
She hype.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Huh?
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shionne?
Of course not. Shionne's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renin. But ever since getting to know Shionne, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that.
Exactly.
Every individual is different.
I see.
She got that.
The situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too,
I
remember?
can't tell.
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Literally has the answers for everybody. She says she's searching, but holy shit, I can't fucking tell. Seems like she has the answers for everybody. Shinefall Woods, huh? That's where we're at. Alright, so I'm gonna check out this place. And it might have some...
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Hiking through the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Oh baby, look at these.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. Take this.
I'll smash you!
Light astral energy illuminate magic exam!
You shouldn't have fucked with me. Here comes the money. It's crazy because it sounded like it was
quite necessary when creating weaponry.
My icicle fang, huh? So we're going to go ahead and looks like a fishing place. We're gonna go ahead and end the episode out here, but let's check a skit out real quick.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe.
Humidity,
it's so stuffy.
yeah.
And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
Oh man, are we gonna have a hot spring scene?
Find one of those.
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
That I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia pride.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
I'll do my best! Go in! Hello there! Here goes! Round and pound! Cosmic spin!
Struck! Demon Fang!
Tiger blade! I'm on a roll now!
Raining slap! You're mine! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Ryan! Move away! Raining slap!
All fit if you hear it
Skirta!
Now I'm real mad.
Eat this!
Finish it!
Dream.
Rising!
Don't get complacent.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shionne? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron.
That fool.
We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well...
It's a show of gift wrapped. Bruh.
Right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Kisara. God damn, she look good.
So Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death, by putting their passenger into a deep sleep.
Cryogenic.
They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shionne and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, not unreasonable to suspect they may be related.
Ooh, Kisara.
Shionne is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
Mm-hmm. It sounded like Danganronpa
A
V3.
few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
Oh, man.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like I'm... that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
Man.
I really hope Shionne's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shionne. I know we will.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Whoa. Damn, I love that dress she got on. Oh, Jesus, Shionne, damn.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Bro, look at this dude.